Hey guys, welcome back to some more random stuff. I know I just did Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connects within the previous ones, but I don't really know what else to show because I'm still waiting on. So basically, still waiting for the chance. No, I'm still waiting for the happiness evolution to come and go through. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going through some stuff. Hmm. Yeah. Let's see what else. Hmm. This one's gonna be short. Okay. One. Yeah. Like, see right here, since this is not what I'm gonna be quite doing. Yeah. This game takes 1 year after the events of Xenoblade Chronicles when you just want to I want to make sure I'm prepared for just in case if I'm in a pretty tough area.
Taylor met a man called Radson lives within these rooms. Where's your Taylor? You're letting us straight through. You don't want particularly concerning. These news are intrusive. That's a keep savage news doesn't have themselves a rampage. Nice. Well, between them.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, which there'll be another video on delayed. It's probably like main things to show in place. And I thought that it would be since that I do have the suit, then I thought it would be fast, like be pretty quick, but like with just some random level ups and stuff. And yeah, it is taking quite longer than expected. Don't really know how to get to this one, so I'm just gonna like continue with the main path. I'm gonna do another hard save. I'm gonna do another hard one, so that way I can keep the EXP from it.
It's the same as any army. Jeremy. Pardon me. Have you come from Companion's Cave? We've just come from the laboratory. But we were at the cave just before. And was everyone there all right? Yes, it seems to me. Thank goodness. That's horrendous. Something wrong. You may be aware, but then some left because there are machina here. Exactly. At first, we managed to tolerate each other in relative harm. Obviously, we had our share of friction. What happened? The final straw was trivial. The companions tried all sorts of ploys to retake the capital, but none of the plans succeeded. Many soldiers were locked. One machina had had enough. We told them to just give up, and that's when it happened. Yeah. They shouted, if you rust rats hadn't betrayed us, we wouldn't have lost our brethren and our homes in the first place. Since they left and didn't look back, they shouldn't have forgotten that we all lost friends, their soldiers now. In the war that ensued, when their country was taken from them, the extent of their anger and resentment was fully understandable. Yes, Still, we who stayed behind don't bear them any grudges. They protected us all, for a long time, regardless of threat. And bear in mind, in the end, they didn't cast the Machina out. They for the safety of our world and nation. That's why we pledged. They chose to return. We'd welcome them back and meet them with I would whatever is in my phone. So we could police information. By the way, we have heard that someone by the name of Ransom lives here. Ransom? Yes, he lives over there. Ransom, actually. He was the one who told the companion to give up their quest. Yeah, let's.
There was someone outside there that has a request for us.
You perchance Ransom?
Yeah, that's me.
Teelan mentioned you. You are.
Oh, I see. Teal and him and Tyrell are still getting on okay?
Right. Though she did give him a.
Went to Algamot again, did he? I did warn him not to be reckless. But when it comes to his research, that boy has tunnel vision. To be honest, it's rare.
Does she come here much as well?
No, hardly up. She's even more focused on the work than Teelan. I couldn't begin to guess why she's so driven.
It must be about her mother after all.
Russell, we have about the Fog King. I see.
We need more to go on. What can you?
Because of the Telepia's ether field, Fog King and its fog beasts seem unable to escape Alchemist.
Ether field?
Yeah, it's the means by which Telepia eliminate any excess ether that they absorb. Now, the Fog King and his beasts have to give off an awful lot. I see that all Telepia in the vicinity flock there to feed on the ether, and as a result, keep the threat contained.
Oh, that's hard. Noggin of it get not shut up. But my ether, it worked against fog beasts, but not the fog king. Or rather, it didn't even make direct contact with him.
Sure. Would you do me a favor and head to Teelan's lab? Borrow his Telepia research notes for me. Sure, we can do that. There's something I'd like to look up in Telepia's ether. Understood.
On another note, we heard you spoke out against the companion.
I voiced an opinion, yes. I can understand their impatience. Their ancestral home was right there. However, I couldn't abide watching them throw away more lives than
Sounds quite stupid.
at first there were hundreds of us living here. But now, well, you've
And all because of the fog king.
yeah. So I think you can if we end up extinct, we'll have one.
Well spoken. But I'm sure the companions would find those words hard to translate. Your people are no more free to go home than we are.
No need for you to apologize, man. In truth, it's not costing me any sleep. They stayed for since then.
When you put it like that. The people of Grandel, they're living under the will strain, not knowing what became of their homes.
But that's also true of Maxis. His people lost their homes too.
Yes. But it too sad.
We were like that too once, weren't we?
Yes. Not true?
But we learned, eventually. All because we wanted to protect the world. We made that dream a reality. We put down Zanzibar.
Overcoming our prejudice gave us strength and unity, because we shared a goal.
Ransoms, the companions, we all share the same goal.
Yeah, this will be it for this video. I don't really know what next video is gonna be. But and also it will be but also yeah, I don't really know what it's gonna be, so it's just gonna be a random video. See you guys then. Bye.